Hey guys, it's Katie Grubbs. I have all these questions from y'all for the Saturday Night Online interview, and I'm just going to answer them right now. If you hear people in the background, it's because I live in a house with a million people. So there also might be screaming babies and disputes about mac and cheese. I don't know. I just heard that one. Anyway, so let's get started, kiddos. Okay. Allison from Toledo, Ohio asks, what's your favorite outdoor activity? Well, Allison, I love to be outdoors. I live on a farm. I'm actually looking outside at the farm right now. I'm wearing a hunting hat, so I'm basically white trashy. My brother and I really love to like go outside and either like mess around on on the like riding lawnmower and pretend it's a four-wheeler, or we like to play basketball together, or there's this creek down the way, like about half a mile, and it's really fun to like go down there and just mess around. I don't know. I'm not like super cool or anything. I just like to be outside in general. The sunlight's good for my Irish skin. Anyway, Amanda from Meridian MS. What's MS? I thought that was multiple sclerosis, but MS is obviously a state. Mississippi? I don't know. How would you describe your sound? Well, I don't try to sound like anybody in general, so I would say that my influences are definitely Alanis Morissette and, Dixie Chicks, and then I went through the Paramore phase when I was younger, like every girl. I just love I just try to evoke whatever emotion I'm feeling and what I'm singing. So I'm just really not trying to be anything. But I would say that it sounds a little bit country, a little bit punk, a little bit of pop, just kind of everything wrapped up into one little Cady ball of gum. But not the great gum, the kind of gum that loses its flavor and then you have to like keep chewing it. So I keep you wanting more. Katie from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania asks, what was the first album you ever bought? I bought Alanis Morissette. Well, I didn't buy it. I was obviously like 6 years old. My mom bought the Alanis Morissette Jagged Little Pill album, and I was obsessed with it. We had like a 15-passenger van, and I was the youngest of 7 kids, and we would just drive around, and I would scream every word when I was like 6 years old. And I just love it so much. Okay, Danica. Oh, wait, I skipped one. Jamie from Evansville, Indiana asks, what are your favorite things to do when you're not playing music? I'm still trying to find things to do when I'm not playing music. I'm obsessed. Like it's like all I ever want to do, and I try to I'm getting really close to my family right now, so it's really cool because when I get off tour, it's kind of cool to just come home and exhale and eat home cooked food, and just I like to cook. I guess I would say that. Let's see, y'all. Okay, Danica from Jackson, Mississippi. If you could choose a different career, what would it be? I don't think I could do anything else. Like, it was never a question for me. I have to do this. I'll go crazy if I'm not making music as my life and not just a hobby. I tried to make it a hobby, but it was overtaking everything else in my life. Like, I would stay up all night and not sleep for work because I'd be making music. And so this just has to be it. But if I absolutely could not do this, I would, I went to college to be a chef. I went to culinary school, so I guess I would try to do that, use my degree, put it to good use for once. Okay, Ariana from Birmingham, Alabama, if you could collaborate with any current artist, who would it be? Either Eminem, I've always said I wanted to be the chorus to his rap song, or, of course, Alanis Morissette, because I love her. Okay, Jackie from Detroit, Michigan says, what was the first concert you ever went to? I went to a Styx concert when I was like 15, and oh my gosh, I swore to God that I was going to marry Tommy Shaw. And I didn't know he was like 60. I went home and totally like fangirled out really hard. Like I searched his name, and then I found out he was like 60 and married, but I really didn't, those were just like stipulations. Like we could get past that, but I eventually got over it, but it changed my life, definitely. I was like, I have to do music from that point on. Tracy from Wilkes-Barre, PA. Is Pennsylvania, PA? I don't know. What has been your most embarrassing moment in your career? Oh gosh, I might as well take my shirt off at all times. I am so embarrassing. Like, I fall on stage, I smack my face with the microphone all the time. I turn the microphone off because I'll like be holding it and like my finger will just hit it and then I'll keep singing and be like, woo, look at me. And then like everyone's like, we can't hear you. So I'm pretty much a train wreck at all times, but I make it work. Alexa from Junction City, Kansas. Kansas, holla, that's where I'm at right now. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I see myself hopefully with really cool hair and just doing the same thing. I don't want to change one bit, you know? If I feel like if you make it to the top, you can't do anything but fall. So I want to keep working. And I want to keep a career of longevity. And I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I don't want to be a fad or a phase. So I just want to have a career. Dana from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Louisiana. Is that how you say it? What's your least favorite thing about the music industry? I hate that because I'm a girl, all these like dudes, basically, if you don't want to hook up with a dude, if you don't even like pay attention to a dude, he'll tell everyone you hooked up. If you do pay attention to a dude, then everyone else says you're hooking up. Like, I just stay so far away from it because honestly, I think the easiest thing you can say about a girl is that she's a whore, or I don't know if I can say that on here, that she's, you know, easy or stuff like that, and that's totally not me. So, just getting respect is the hardest thing, and I think with any girl or woman doing something that is kind of a huge deal, like in a business corporation, in music, it doesn't matter. It's hard to get respect when you're a girl and when you're doing all the same things that a guy can do because maybe they feel threatened. I don't know. Just the gossip of it is not fun, but it's whatever. It comes with territory. Bethany from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Holla, girl. Oklahoma is my home state. How did you figure out what sound you wanted to play? I just always knew that I would have to create my own sound. And I think that's what I've done because I grew up in Oklahoma, obviously, where it's all country. And, you know, so I've got a country accent, but then also, like, I love pop music. I mean, I was obsessed with Britney Spears growing up. I wanted to be the next Britney Spears. It's so embarrassing. But, you know, so all of that collided, and I love Indian folk music and acoustic music. So I really feel like I got my sound in this album. So hopefully you like it when the album comes out. You can tell me what you think, Bethany. Okay, Christina from Orlando, Florida says, what is your favorite song to play live? Of all my new songs, I mean, everyone obviously relates to this little girl because they've heard it and they haven't heard all the other ones yet, which is kind of a bummer because I'm like, I want you guys to sing along, but they just haven't heard it, so they can't. But Not Afraid of You is a new song, and it's so easy to just sing along with. Even the first time you hear it, you know the whole song by, like, the second chorus. Everyone just screams that, and I love it so much. I just get so excited during the shows. Okay. Jessica from Roanoke, Virginia. What is your all-time favorite band? Let's see. Band. Not a single artist. You know, I would have to say that, what do you think? Oh, you put me on the, I would say that it was Say Anything, but he's not really a band. He has a band. Band. I love Styx. I mean, I can't just pick one. This is hard, you guys. Dixie Chicks is a band. Yes, they are, because they all play instruments, and they're three girls, and they're amazing. So I would say Dixie Chicks, probably all-time favorite band. Kylie from Orlando, Florida says, what initially got you interested in music? Well, I had a stepdad when I was 4 who got me this like amazing blue drum set on Christmas morning with like a million blue candy canes on him, and he had a mullet, and he also never wore sleeves. So, yeah, I was pretty much obsessed with him, and he taught me how to drum because I'm left-handed, and he was a left-handed drummer. So it was just, you know, it was that moment on. I would go see his band play. Like on the weekends, my mom would take us all to the Dewdrop Inn, this honky-tonk in Oklahoma. And I swear, I'm white trashy. And we would listen to my dad, and I just thought it was so cool. Then I was just like, I want to do that. I want people screaming, you know, for me, playing music. So, okay. Monica from Columbus, Georgia. Where is your favorite place you've traveled so far? Well, I haven't been overseas yet, and I really want to do that. And only the really cool place that I just went to on this tour that I'm on with Hot Shell Ray, we went to Canada. And it was like a whole other world. I was like, why do they not have US dollars here? Like, I tipped someone with $2 and they're like, we don't take that. And I was like, currency, like, you're welcome. I'm giving you $2. That's a lot of money. And I don't know. But I did eat some fries with gravy on them in Canada. And it was pretty cool. Here we go. Nikki from Philadelphia. What is your most memorable concert you've ever attended? Well, I already answered that one. I would say, well, actually, no, I would say my most memorable one was every night on the Bamboozle Roadshow tour that I did a few years ago. It had Third Eye Blind and Simple Plan and All Time Low and Boys Like Girls, and I had so much fun and Good Charlotte, because I got to watch them every night, and I was on the main stage with them. I don't know how I pulled that one off, but so every night I would do a duet with Third Eye Blind, which is like, it's Third Eye Blind, oh my gosh. And then also I got to sing my favorite song growing up. I mean, this like makes me tear up to this day. I got to sing my favorite song, Perfect, with Simple Plan on stage, and there's a YouTube video of it, and sometimes I watch it, and it just makes me so excited. So that would probably be like, that whole summer of concerts would be my favorite one. James from Aberdeen, SD. What's SD? South Dakota? Got it. I obviously am not excelled in, what's that called? Social studies? Cool. Anyway, what has been your favorite moment in your career so far? Oh man, I guess like all the stuff this year that's happened has been pretty awesome because, I've never been in a music video. I never, like, been on the radio. It's, like, crazy. Like, I'll get in the car to go to a gas station, get a hot dog, and I'll hear myself on the radio, and I'm just like, still, it, like, freaks me out, but it's really cool, and I can't wait to, like, hopefully be in the top 20 and then in the top 10, and, like, I'll freak out. It's as new to me as it is to everyone hearing it, so it's really cool. And the last one, Dave from Philadelphia. Would you ever date a fan? Honestly, like, I'm at the point where I've dated a few, like, famous people at this point, and I'm just like, it's kind of dumb. Like, I think famous people have this, like, warped sense of reality, and I don't ever want to lose my sense of reality, so, honestly, I would rather date a fan, or I don't even like to call them fans. Like, I would just rather date a normal person who has a normal life and has normal views on things and doesn't, like, revolve everything in the world around themselves. Because, it's so tiring to be around someone who just, just constantly thinking out, looking out for number one. So, I would definitely say yes. I would probably date a fan. Okay. I just want to say thanks to, let's see, this is Romeo's syndicated radio online show. And thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's Saturday night and you probably have a lot cooler things to do than to look at my hunting hat, but thanks for doing it anyway. And I had so much fun, and thanks for sending in all the questions. It really means a lot to me that y'all even care enough to even want to know about my life, so that's awesome. I'll see you guys on the road hopefully soon. I'm on tour with Hot Shell Ray right now, so you can catch the end of the tour. We're about to leave right now to do it, so thank you guys so much. Follow me on Twitter because I'm super inappropriate, and I tried so hard not to cuss in this interview, and I don't think I did. My Twitter is just at Cady Groves, CadyGroves. I love you guys, and I hope I see you soon. Bye!